Hey guys, been a while. I taken a couple of days off just because I got a lot to do, and I've kind of fell back on recording things. It takes quite a while to do this. Obviously, it takes the hour, and then I've got to spend like half hour on top of that recording things, and you kind of lose the flow a bit, you know. But getting onto it anyway. One of the issues I found in the track was certain things are out of key. So we're going to try and pretty much find out what's going wrong. I've changed a few things, and I'd like to hear your opinion on something, because there's two ways I could do this. So if we listen to this Blooming Era sample, basically, if we listen. So the key is in F, the track, you know? But we're getting a on this little pluck. You know? So you can see that's F, that's where the thump of the track is, and then, but we got here. Now, if we go into Google, I've already loaded this up because I forgot to record. A flat is where the minor scale says it is, right? So is this track in minor or is it in major? If you go major, A is on there, you know? What does that mean? Do you know what I mean? So I'm going to have a little look, because if we go to here, let's say, and we go, let's go from F. So it'll be F sharp down, those two. But we also know A is in here. So with that, so if we, what scale has all those things in? So let's just have a look to see. It's not interesting. F sharp minor. It could be F sharp. Sorry, incorrect. That should be an A. Right, so we're trying to look for a song with all this in, right, which is going to be difficult. It's not a usual scale you come across. So it could be, what's that, whole half diminished? Just write this down in a notepad. Sometimes, though, in a techno song, you'll just use that half step up to get a bit more uneasiness into it. But just going to do it this way. My notepad's not responding when I open it. That's generally not a good sign. Okay, we'll ignore that. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Right, anyway. Bit awkward that. Right, okay. Just leave that. Excuse me. Close all windows. Right, go back to this. Whole half diminished. We'll just remember it. Minor blues, nope. Just got to keep going down until we find one. There's another one. Harmonic minor. Melodic minor. So we could probably use these keys, but in reality we kind of know where this song is. You know, you've got basically 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4, so it's just 4 notes above where the key of the track is. So our pluck, because we're doing a key higher, should be 1 2 3 4, sorry, 1 2 3 4 5. So ours should be 5 up as well. So ours should be A flat. Now, so I'm just going to put this back to minor. Our pluck. So I've had a change of this. I put it in tune. I was like, oh, this sounds good. Sorry, where is it? This one. Now, it sounds all right. Because I've tuned that to F. So if we go here, take away our little bell. So hover over there, we've got F sharp there. So that's kind of like in tune with that. But then I realized this isn't in tune. It's the 5 up above it, you know? So you get this like, instead of like, So if we go here, this is the fifth above it. I did have to change the length. So this is the fifth for us, which is A sharp, you know? Maybe a little. So, and here's what it sounds like for us. Versus. I think I'm going to go with the newer one. I'm just going to leave that in green because it's not playing there. So if I ever want to go back to using it, I can, you know? And that needs to then be up, I think, just to... This part, after listening, it just sounds awful. So we're going to change that. So... What is that? A sharp, perfect. Right, leave that. But here at the end, get rid of that. It's been a while though, let's listen to this part. So on this little part, you can hear, we're just going to add a little bit of flair to this, and we will colour this group a nice vocal colour. Get a little nice purple going on there. Yeah, we don't need to have these colour-coded anymore. Get a nice purple there, but what we're going to do is just add a little bit of attack to these just by using our little technique with here, just to add a little bit of like da-da-da-da, you know? But we're going to make them short. It's not going to be quite as hard as what we do for like a synth. It's just meant to be subtle, so... Mix it in. So I kind of want that bum, that sound we tried to get last time. Let's maybe try and make our own version of that. Where was it? I used it here, didn't I? So let's see, because it is quite a iconic, isn't it? So let's just chuck it here. We don't have to do the same design. We found it difficult to last time, you know, try and make it work. So we'll just do our best to, you know, I haven't used Diva in a year or two, to be fair. So we're just going to go down here. I've started to try and learn the new keyboard. Ugh, it's so awkward though. Where was it? Control, yeah. It's definitely not, I know it's with one hand, but like, it just doesn't feel right at the moment. Right. that sounds, the default Diva preset sounds so like iconic. I can already listen and hear like hundreds of songs that I've heard this on. It's like that. Boom, 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 boom. Let's see, where is it? I can't remember. Emphasis it. Can you guess squares on here? I can't remember. I haven't used this in so long. Modifications, trimmers, scope, presets. Just a bit too high up here, I think. A lot of people, and I only realised this recently, if you're going through presets and you're like, these are just too high, you can go transpose, right-click lock. Yeah, even Serum has this like functionality, and then when you go through another, except Serum doesn't put a lock logo. If you put another, it locks. You know, it's going to work a bit better on other synths that don't have like change-in oscillator types, but it means that whenever you go to a new synth patch, you know. But there's certain things, if I wanted to always see whether it was like fully extended, you know, in the cutoff. So we're going to add chorus to that, is it? Corpus, sorry, which is a resonator type of instrument like effect. So it basically tries to emulate one of these little things in here, which are just shapes like imagine it was playing from a tube, or imagine it was this. So what we do, we go in, we name this. So let's try corpus. And if we go input 63, is it? 61, sorry. It will now, like, we can use it to modulate the tune based on these notes. So for us, we only got 2 notes, so it's not really that hard, but you can go like... And we just go, we'll go down 12. They all have different like settings. High doesn't always mean better with sound design. You can get some really cool sounding things with like the eco mode. So there's like a bit of automation on this, like wow, so probably like one, womp, womp. Probably a bit less though. So if you can kind of check where the automation's doing. You see, I can see it where this automation is, so I can kind of like guess where in certain parts I want it to be. So kind of hold straight from there, and then you could even do like a pluck on here by maybe even lower. So grab this and just grab them. But there's a bit too much of a whoosh here, so probably why. So let's now beef this up. There's still like, maybe that's just a bit too much down. So let's just have a little go, see if this works for us. We weren't going to put it there. We were probably going to put it here. For certain things I only use as flavor, I tend to use bigger clip sizes because it's just a bit more easier to like see. And there's no real need to be this high when the signal only really goes up to like there. So we could probably lower these a bit. And then keep that like that. At least now we have a bit more of a so I think it should start a bit lower. Maybe even be lower overall. And we're going to layer this with another synth just to get a bit of a pluck on there. So we'll get Vital for this. Where are you? You son of a bitch. Right, bam, bam, copy that into there. So just going to have this as a square wave, basic shapes, scroll down till you get. And then Do you know, like when you're making tracks, you hear like that inspired me to make a completely different track now, and I'm like, oh, I wish I could save that idea. You know, like just to have that really like going in the background. You know, I will record that on my phone just to remind myself. Just send it to my wife. She doesn't need to know what it's for. Me and Chloe, we send each other stuff all the time and just like write ignore after it, and then just don't ask any questions. Like, right. But we want a bit more of a thing. Probably a bit less, bit more distortion on here. Filter though to kind of where is our little sample checker? It's got a click on it. It's got quite the harsh, like, that's quite, it's not close, is it? But it's kind of got that same tone to it. Let's see if we can add a little like click onto this. So what I've done there is I've just added a really, really fast LFO, not an LFO, sorry, attack envelope to the pitch. And you can get like a, basically imagine the saw wave's gone from really high to really low. You get this like snap, just like a kick, how that's made. So just listen to it. And then this needs a bit more of an aggressive, like. It's like a squidginess. Let's add a pass filter onto it. Where do I put these? Is it here? Yeah. So this is just a series of all pass filters in a thing. But this needs to be a bit brighter now, I think. It's kind of lost a bit of it. Oh, just turn this up. Want to get rid of some of the tail of this. It's a bit long. Where's the plate? That's actually just the same. I don't think it opens up really. It's just like got a volume automation on it. So it's low. And maybe open this up a little bit. There's a crack there. You can hear that crack. So this is getting a bit too in depth, really, for trying to resemble it when we could just steal it. To be honest, not steal it, but you know what I mean. No, sorry, click is what we want, and you get samples. Here we go. Drums, mercurial tones, clicks. These are for kicks, but you know. It doesn't sound close enough at all, to be honest. Annoying. But, it's impossible pretty much to kind of get these things down perfect. It's getting quite hot in this room now. Bloody hell. Right. So at this point, I didn't like this here. It sounds like pretty shit when you go from... I don't like it, but maybe we're just using the wrong synth. So I'm just going to quickly go through some of my stuff. Let's see, racks, leads. Let's see, Leviathan. Let's see what that. That just came out of nowhere, to be fair. Right. So I want to get that. There's a key change here, somewhere in here. So you can hear this like. So we're gonna add a. I would like that in the thing, but it'd be quite easy to do. I think we just grab here. We're working in F now because we're not on. We're on. Oh no, I have already changed this, so. See, it's a lot easier to work in like simple things before you start like, you know, doing. So cool. What we'll do now is, oop. It's got so we take that now. We got this little like where are we going to the bloody hell? We don't have this many layers, do we? We take this to our. There's a pad here somewhere. Okay, we'll find it now. It's a pad in this section here. So we're going to just add a frequency filter to this, and then high pass. It's off, so it's kind of like. High, what is it? Problem is we got this rolling bass and it kind of takes over everything then, so maybe not here. Just gonna add this in to try and like. I want the ooh to be a bit lower. Sounds very Tool, that it is. We could have this section sounds cool. Maybe that one. I wish that when you press Ctrl J, it would automatically loop things, but it doesn't. It's also the wrong place for you to have that, and it just sounds off time. So. Oh, mate, that would sound good. Just rebuilding back up maybe from this section. And then but we land here. And then like we just keep going and just keep adding in, like, you know, yes, we've got it. We've hit that. We've got over that little slump from earlier. So we'll probably get rid of this section. Land here. We just keep adding and adding, getting loads of tension in this section, and then deliver it into the... but more chaotic there. Anyway, this section here. can obviously increase the filter on this now to try and like, because it's such a iconic track. There's just so many good things about this, as in like the original, you know. So as the track goes on, we remove that little and get like a proper. But we need a bit more shaky now, a bit of this is a prime fucking climax before the climax, a pre-climax, also called premature ejaculation. It is sick. Sometimes you just do think that. I'm not tooting my horn here. I'm just saying that, like, that is sick for a moment. Like, you've had all this, like, you know, and you just go in, and then all of a sudden, and you think, oh, chill out, you know? But in fact, the ride is just beginning. A perfect homage. We'll have a rise here, you know. first things first, let's remove some of the we need some snare rolls in here, and then you know, there's a lot going on here, but it's like it's just you know, powerful, isn't it? Just trying to create all these powerful moments, because obviously I got to make such a good job of this that like when I send it to Enrico, he's not just like scoffed at the idea that someone would attempt to try and make a song different. Do you know what I mean? It's like Enrico probably thinks it's perfect, and it is in his mind, but like, you know, you've got to do such a good job that he will be like, not take offense to it, you know, and be like, you fucking ruined my track, mate. Get out of my sight. Grab that, change that. I'm going to leave this here because it's very textual and like we don't want to overpower the breakdown a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? impact needs to be that impact probably needs to be a bit bigger. Is it getting limited by anything? No. Cool, we can turn this one up then. And we'll turn this off for that. But we will have to put a limiter on this now just to stop it being unpredictable. So we'll just limit this one. So we want to add a crash on here. And maybe we've got a white noise somewhere. Have we got a white noise crash in this song? We have not. We're gonna reduce this down just because we don't really need this high-end information on the bass while it's in this section because it's gonna get a bit busy in the mix down, you know? So what we'll do, we go here, put a point here, put that there, right click, that to like -3, and then we'll have like a even lower, to be honest. So it slowly comes out of the track as more high-end stuff comes in. I want it there. I want that there. I want a bit more punch in this, like, do you know what I mean? Like remove some of this from here. Don't think that needs to. So I probably would like to. Are these in a group? No, I'd probably like these two to try and actually overpower the that lead by this point. Now I can't hear this at all, so that wasn't a good idea. So maybe here's where we have these things. Anyway, you get the idea. We're going to go for this type of thing. Let's just listen to remove this. I think if we just remove this section, hate doing that. Is that the right amount to remove? Yeah. Okay. Let's remove that. Control. so far. I'm going to add another one. There's an octave lower here, just to make it fat as fuck, baby. Just to get that thickness in, you know? Wait, did I just remove the wrong one? Yeah, I did, yeah. So. So we keep that. Sorry. Oop, oop. And then just nicen up. Maybe just we're getting there. We're nearly there, boys, girls. As soon as you do that section, if you can build up to the drop, this section's easy. This section's really easy. The easiest section's the outro, because you just take bits from there and just cut and paste them. So, and that's going to sound amazing. Anyway, going to call it there for today, and see you tomorrow or see you next time, whenever the next upload is. And hope you enjoyed.